so many times. I'm talking with people, and they're like, and I'm talking about like, hey, how do you set up a drum mount, right? And they're like, oh, we gotta get a camera, it's all this special equipment. I'm like, look, have you guys seen Centro Islamicos setup? It's an open warehouse.
We'll show you, I guess, the full setup, I guess, and then we'll do the mini setup after.
This is the lens.
Yeah.
And it's like it's tiny too.
It is.
It's
I love it. Like I took it to Philly and I was just running the gun, and yeah, it was really nice and it's crisp. So basically, I always swap batteries because these.
Oh, so you're running off a battery during the drum mount?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because these.
Because the battery life on the S1H is like what, 3 hours?
I think it's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah. So then I just have them. This is charging right here. Pop that on. And then boom. So then we bring this bad boy out, and then I'll grab my laptop so I can show you that setup. Other thing is that we have the cam link, so
Elgato 4K.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah. So you'll need that.
Now you don't usually keep your laptop.
No. This is the audio setup right here. So basically, power it on right there. Boom.
Got the mixer, okay.
Yeah, and then these two are what you're gonna connect to your mic transmitter.
Yeah.
Right. So these are both outputs. Usually I do one for laptop, one for the phone.
Does it matter which one's which?
No.
No. Okay.
They're both outputs.
Okay.
And so because we usually stream Facebook and YouTube through the laptop.
Yeah.
But then Instagram, you got to do a phone.
Okay.
So that's why I have two: one for the phone, one for the laptop. And then we use these bad boys here. So it has already the iPhone. And if you're Android user, we also have the Pixel, Android adapter. Yeah. And then these bad boys. So this end will go into your device, your laptop or phone, and
that goes into
this
the mixer.
goes into here.
Okay.
Boom. And that's it. And these are great because it's like the distance is not an issue. It's really good. And then we make sure that the house speakers are on. It's pretty simple. Turn that on. And then I always use this Fresnel light.
Now it's not gonna burn that. That's not a paper, is it?
No, it's
just a softener.
Yeah, it's a softener. It's a film.
I remember back in like 08.
Yeah.
Or 09. I would do these
that sounds like
events
ages ago, man.
Yeah. That's when I first started like doing events.
Uh-huh.
And I would get the lights from Home Depot, the halogen lights.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, they were super bright. Like they gave me the adequate amount of light, but to soften it, I would get 11 by 17 sheets of paper, and at the end of the hour, there was a hole that'd be burnt through the.
Yeah. That's dangerous, bro. You're trying to burn the place down.
At one point, one of the audience members was like, your light's on fire. I was like, nah, it's just smoking.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
And he's thinking, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so, so then we get this guy. I usually set him up right here.
That's your main key light.
This is the key light.
Yo, yeah, the positioning of the overhead lights is perfect to give them a separation.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, no. It's just that I wish they would match better.
Oh yeah, they are a different temperature.
Yeah, so that one's a little warmer than this. This is.
What if you could you change the temperature of this one?
If I put a film, if I put a
not,
gel.
Not digital.
Nah.
Okay.
This one, it just changes its intensity, but not the color.
Now, do you put it up all the way or just?
No, I usually keep it like 75%. Okay. Yeah.
I got the numbers on the side.
And then this right here, you can, open or close. So I usually.
That's the iris?
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually close it quite a bit because it's so far.
Right.
And so I'll close it and then I do half a turn.
Okay.
Open. And then what I usually do is I kind of aim towards that back wall behind that banner because they'll be standing kind of in that direction. I definitely don't want to aim it at the banner because then you'll have that shadow.
Yeah, you get the shadow. Which,
and then I
green screen 101.
Exactly, yeah. And then I just put it real high so that boom, so you don't get shadows from the people either.
Yeah. Now, what software are you guys using to
stream?
Stream, yeah.
we use StreamYard. So
Okay.
StreamYard is really cool because it lets you stream to up to 10 platforms at once.
So we're talking like Instagram, YouTube. Well, not Instagram.
Not
right?
Instagram, but if you had Twitch, if you had YouTube, you have Facebook, Twitter, you can stream to. What else is out there?
And is this off of a subscription plan?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have it's free for up to 2 destinations.
Okay. So like the standard would be like YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what we'll be doing here. Is on the laptop is YouTube and Facebook, and then on the phone we'll have Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So then this guy goes in here, goes right up in here. Boom.
So we could do multiple accounts within a single platform,
Correct.
but it's up to 10 streams, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
10 streams. So then, boom, you create broadcast, and so when I send you the link, this is how it'll open up. It'll open up here. You're entering into Broadcast Studio.
Yeah.
This height is for like when we're streaming over there
Yeah.
on the table. But since they're standing, I like to bring it up a little bit.
Oh, because they're sitting down at the table.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So over here, they're a little bit higher. And you want to get up over that podium too.
Yeah.
You can autofocus if you want. I usually don't. I'll just grab this first ring and just kind of adjust it manually.
Yeah.
It's from this first ring. And that's it. I usually start the stream wide, and then once they kind of get past the first intro, then I'll come in tight to chest up.
Okay.
Right.
So it holds the focus, because it's usually the other way around.
Yeah.
Right. But in this one, you starting wide with the focus and then zooming in.
Right. And if I need to adjust when I come in tight, I've gotten pretty good at where once I'm focused wide, then it'll be in focus when I come in tight. So now you see the feed right there, and then once you hit enter studio, and so this is our default background, and then you just add to the stream.
Okay.
You see, you got a clean image.
But it's not live right now.
No, it's not live.
Okay,
this is just the environment.
Okay.
What it looks like when you're about to go live. So right here is what you'll click when you want to go live.
Okay.
And then I usually have a banner that shows the title of the Juma, the topic of the sermon. And then that's it. Once you hit live, then you go live, and then you just hit end when it's done.
Okay.
And that's it. These things are streaming to people in Latin America that can't even go to Juma.
Right.
They don't have a mosque near them, so they're just benefiting from the reminder. And so they also comment like, man, I wish I could be. They'll feel like they're part of the community because they're able to stream, log in and view and stuff. So yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Now, what advice do you have for communities? Because you got a setup here that's pretty minimal, right?
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if I would recommend an S1H for somebody who doesn't know anything.
No.
Right?
No.
So,
I mean, so if you wanted to get an actual like a camera or something, I mean, you could get something as easy any DSLR type of camera that's maybe under $2,000 or something. Because this, you're going up to like cinema, quality cameras where it's like $5,000
this
and up.
dude right here is Netflix approved.
Yeah, exactly. And it's $5,000. Not every masjid or community has $5,000 to blow on just the body of the camera. Let alone now you gotta add lenses.
Everything,
and all that
right?
stuff.
You got the lenses, you got the cables, the accessories, the microphones, the laptops, the adapters, the mixer, all the lights.
Exactly. And so sometimes if you have iPhone or some of these newer cell phones that have really nice cameras, man, you can get away with doing a Juma. Well, that's how we used to do it sometimes is if we're traveling and we didn't bring our equipment, as long as you have clean audio, that's like the most important thing. Is you gotta have clean audio, because people can be forgiven on a blurry image or even if it cuts in and out, as long as that audio is strong. So when it comes to technology, look at these softwares are free. If you get the beta, the free version of StreamYard, it gives you everything you need. You even have branding capabilities. You have the lower thirds and things like this, to where you can kind of up the level of your production just by simply using a software like this, versus trying to edit and things like this in post, where people are not skilled in editing and things like that. So especially most of these communities are volunteer driven, so the easier to make it for them, the better. And so
you guys minimize things like editing through streaming.
Yeah, because StreamYard, you can record, and then you can always download that video if you wanted to use and do some post-production. Is great because it does give you the high 1080p resolution output, whether obviously whoever who's watching it, they can adjust the resolution that they're watching it in, but at least the output will always be 1080p, so you always have that clean video image.
Now, the minimalist setup that you have with just your cell phone, which I'm going to be doing tomorrow, what does that look like?
So the main difference is you're going to get rid of all this right here.
Okay.
All this setup right here, and all you're going to need is a phone stand and this little guy. But when I send you the link, it'll just take you to this. Once you click the link, it'll look just like this when it starts up. And so then you got to allow your mic and your camera access. All right.
Okay.
The first step is whoever's going to be giving the khutbah, which I'll text you.
Okay.
But like the first guy is going to be Abdurrahman Vega, Imam Abdurrahman.
Yeah.
Right. And then you go to settings and you go to camera. And you want to make sure that it's on the back camera.
Okay. Oh, you can switch the cameras.
Yeah. And then when you go to audio, for my phone, it does it automatically. As soon as it recognizes another device, it'll switch over. But for some reason, people with other
Androids, you have to tell it.
Yeah, so Androids, then you just
boom.
hit
Okay, headset mic. Okay.
Headset mic, and that's it. And then boom, and once you enter studio, see now I'm in the environment. You see. And
now, what's the other one? Why is there two screens?
That's coming from the camera.
Okay.
And this one.
So if you wanted, you could broadcast both of them.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. Sometimes we'll do podcast type, programs where we'll have 4 speakers on the screen.
Okay.
From their own devices, right? So the other thing is we're not on Instagram, so we're gonna rotate.
Right. Now, can you choose which of the 3 cameras of your iPhone you want to broadcast with?
No, it defaults to the wide, so you can't pinch.
Okay, you can't even
zoom.
Like pinch into the 3x or whatever it is.
You can't do anything. That's the only unfortunate thing is that you can't zoom in or anything like that. So
that's where having like an adapter.
Yeah, you can get a lens thing, but for me, we're making it very simple. All you're gonna do is throw this on a stand, and you're gonna put it really close up, and that's it. And that's it. And then,
so I shouldn't bring my 100mm phone lens.
If you want, you can stand behind the sisters. I don't know what you're gonna do, man. But so and then all you gotta do is go live. You hit go live, and that's it. And then you end stream, and that's it. And then you'll have a second link, which I'll send you. And once you click that, you just do it all over again, except you'll change the speaker's name.
Okay.
And then,
but I'll have both of these links beforehand.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's not like I'll be waiting on you for.
No. Yeah, you'll have these already beforehand.
Okay.
And so the camera stand is right over here.
For the phone.
Yeah, for the phone. It's the bad boy.
So you put it on the light stand.
Yeah. It was the ring light stand. That bad boy right there. And then I usually clip this here. In the past, I used to clip it to this. Yeah. But it was cutting out.
It comes out. Yeah.
It was cutting out. I was like,
I broke one of my cables like that.
I was like, what's happening? And it was so annoying. Anyway, so there we go. So now we got to switch this back over to back camera. Boom. All that's set up. And there you are.
Nice.
And
right up closer than that.
Yeah, so what we'll do, as close as you can get without being all up in the guy's face, because it is really wide.
Yeah.
If you look at the frame right now. Yeah.
No, I mean it's a cell phone, right?
Yeah, it's really wide. So even see? Yeah, so that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
So that's it, man. So that's the setup with your phone.
Now, if you were to get a new mic today, would you get the same one or would you get something different?
Depends who's dealing with it, man.
Okay.
Because we used to have a really nice Sennheiser, and
people be messing up those cables.
Because it's not as sturdy or durable as this one, this thing would tear up and then they would lose contact. These are pretty solid. Where, man, it's hard to mess up. these bad boys. So yeah, for our community, I would definitely get another shirt if we need to.
So if you got a lot of untrained hands touching the
Yeah.
mic, this is what is this called?
It's a Shure. I forget what model it is, but
Maybe it's on the back.
I guess it's the BLX one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's just
Yeah,
one
BLX1.
transmitter and receiver.
Yeah. It's one transmitter, one receiver, which is on that stool right there.
Okay.
And I had to bring it close because even the distance was
Oh,
an
so
issue.
this goes to the speakers.
This goes to the mixer,
Okay.
and then the mixer's output is going to the phone
Okay,
through the road mic.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why we have the output going into the transmitter of the road mic,
Okay.
and the receivers going
So-
into your device.
So I would consider that before even the cameras and the lights, if your community's trying to get started out in this, get that mixer.
Yeah, get good audio
Yeah.
in the house audio. Get it solid. You got to dial it in to where it's not getting feedback to your labs or your
Yeah.
hand. I mean, the handheld mics are fine as long as you're not pointing it at them speakers. You're good.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that for sure. And then the next step would be get a little device that if you're working with the phone, then these Rode mics are great. They're like $200.
They got the new
And they have a
version
new
2
version.
now,
Yeah, where you
which
can have
also records internally,
and you can have two transmitters
Yeah.
for one receiver.
kind of like the DJI side.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Although
these are sweet.
These are sweet, but I'm still learning how to use it.
Okay.
I've had it for a month now,
Yeah.
and like one thing I'll notice is that like on me, this dude is blinking.
What does that mean?
It means it's not synchronized with the receiver.
Ah.
I don't know how that happened or why that happened, and I don't know how to get
So
it.
your audio's not going in?
Well, I'm recording locally,
Okay.
right? So that's the thing, though.
So you have to in post. You have to sync it up. Then.
Well, and that's the thing. I default to that anyway
Okay.
because it's on a compressed wave,
Nice.
right? As opposed to whatever the camera encodes it to, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's just easier. So now what's going to happen is your audio and the camera's audio is already in sync,
Yeah.
right? Now I have to sync it with mine.
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
Cool. So yeah, so that's pretty much a simple setup, like very minimal, where you're using a phone, and it can be any phone because you just get an adapter for your Rode mic, and that's it. And also make sure your phone's on Do Not Disturb, because if you get a call, it will disturb the stream. It'll go black for the people
I see what
online,
you're saying. I see what you're saying.
and it'll go black for the people online
Okay.
until you exit the phone or exit the call, whatever. But then in the recording, it'll show that break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cool, man.
You're
Should
all
be
set.
simple enough.
Yeah, man.
That's a wrap.
That's it.